on into the Auburn Sports Forum, your Auburn Sports channel from a fan's perspective. I'm just going to dive right into this. This is going to probably be a pretty short video, but I saw something the other day. Almost forgot to post it, so here it goes. I'm going to play a little clip, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to talk about it.
Auburn has some big ones. Cam Coleman's going to be highly coveted. Deuce Knight's going to be highly coveted. We'll see, which teams go after certain guys, but your overall assessment does not seem positive based on a tweet that you had earlier in the week. I believe it was following Cam Coleman's announcement. You said that this has changed the way that you view or think about Alex Golesh so far. What was the thought behind that?
Golesh is not the issue, but he's the one that'll get the blame or the fame because he's the head coach. Fair or not, but in today's world, it's about NIL, it's about contracts and all the stuff that we quite honestly hate as fans and media members. And if you're not going to support Alex Golesh, even out of the gate, by keeping some of these guys, and I know they've tried, like the Coleman thing, it's just unfortunate. That just didn't work out. It's not like Auburn didn't give him a good offer. He just wanted to bounce, whatever. But several other guys, they couldn't come to any kind of agreement with. And it's a depth thing as much as, like, this, the SEC is a warpath that you have to go through every year. Like, I don't care if you've got Vince Lombardi in his prime, you got to have players. So, and I like Golesh's offense. From everything I've been told by people who've been around, like, he's a good coach, but this could be a disaster next year.
This is Brian Smith of Locked On Portal. He's always been a fan and always been a friend of Zach Blackerby's. Been on the Locked On Auburn show a bunch of times. And this is the first time I think that I don't know if he's just trying to put some crazy call out there or say something nuts to get some views or whatever, but like, we're sitting here saying that Alex Golesh, if he doesn't retain the players that lost all these games that played for us, that it's going to be a disaster next year. If that's the case, then Kirk Cignetti is a failure because he went out and he's got nothing but 3-star. He got 3 stars on his roster, and I'm not trying to say that Golesh is copying that model, but he's doing the exact same thing that Kirk Cignetti is. All these guys that he's bringing are dogs. All the guys he's going to get are dogs in the trenches, dogs in their positions. And I just think that this is the most asinine thing to sit here and say that if we don't retain loser players or players that were on loser teams, that it's going to be a disaster of a season. I think that's very immature to say. It's very premature to say. And the other thing is you don't know Alex Golesh. He's been at G5. You only know him from Tennessee with the SEC situation. And I just can't believe he said this. If y'all would do me a favor, put in the comments what you think about this. Do you think if we don't retain Cam Coleman or Deuce Knight, which we all understand they're probably gone. I mean, it's January 8th, the time I'm recording this. But that video was from 3 or 4 days ago, and I was just sitting here going like, it's still valid. Like, he's still saying and still that Alex Golesh doesn't retain these players or doesn't go out and just pay up for everybody. You're just going to give them what they want and pay up and keep the players. Like, they lost a bunch of ball games. Like, we're trying for a new culture. We're not going to pay for the old culture. Like, what the hell are you talking about, Brian? Like, normally you give really good advice, and so does Zach. And this is the most asinine thing I've ever seen. So if you're in belief of this, don't watch Indiana because they're going to prove you wrong every time they play. It's all about mindset, culture, and training, teaching, putting your head in the book, learning it, executing it on the field. Period. End of story. You can do that with 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. Hell, Ole Miss is doing it with a 0-star quarterback. Cam Ward was a 0-star quarterback. I mean, and here's the big news. These 2 guys that Alex Golesh brought in at quarterback no one's talking about, Rise Brush, Lachlan Hewlett, they spin the ball, my friend. All you got to do is look it up. Go talk to people that know. Get in the message boards. These boys love football. Their heads are in it. They spin the ball. I'm telling you. But we're going to just talk about if we don't get Cam Coleman, it's going to be a disaster. If we don't pay up to get him. Well, he's gone. Deuce Knight, he's out here fumbling, bumbling, don't know what the hell he's doing. So anyway, not going to go any longer. I just can't believe he said that. So y'all drop it in the comments. Tell me what you think. And until next time, more damn Eagle.